Not sure if my music is too loud, or hopefully it's not, but I wanted to do a little bit of, you know what, we're going to do this. Okay, I think that's a little better. So today I got all sorts of stuff going on. I do have my phone set up appropriately. Hopefully you'll be able to see it and I'll be able to see your comments. And I put you on my little portable tripod so that I can move it around and show you the puzzle as I'm going along. So what I'd really like to see is if I can see it on my iPad so it's a little bit bigger. It shows that I'm going live. There we go. I'll mute that. So, good deal, folks. Now I have my phone and I have my my screen going. So if I'm looking off to two different spots, that you'll know why. So, if you don't have a cozy beverage, go grab one. Thanks for joining me, friend. I like to make a mocha, which is just hot chocolate and instant coffee. Some days the mixes are better than others. Today it's pretty good. I don't know that I'll have it here very long because I have a tendency to spill things. I don't know if I'm talking loudly enough for you to hear, so I'm going to have the music go down one more notch. Okay. Hello. Okay, so we got stuff going on. I'm going to be starting, not finishing, but I'm going to be starting my peanuts puzzle. And my microphone is not top notch. I have a larger microphone that works much better, but I have not yet gotten it straight with my computer. So I hope you can hear me okay. So, hi there. Oh, thank you very much for joining me. So here's what I'm going to be working on. I got a couple things going on. I see question marks. Oh, also, please be kind in your comments. Oh, it sounds fine. Good deal. Thanks so much. Because I actually don't even have it. This is just my phone. But keep it kind in the comments because I'll stop the live in an instant if there's stuff in the comments that makes me or other people unhappy. So let's just be kind. I greatly appreciate it. So I don't know if you've been following me, but I've been doing advent calendars. This is the one that I'm currently working on. And I've done, let me show you my progress. Oh, first, this is the huge poster that comes with it. Now I haven't needed to use the poster because on each box there's the number, which I think is backwards when you see it, but there's a little picture of what the puzzle is supposed to be. So hello, thank you for joining me. So I've just been using that little bitty picture and it's been working just fine. And I'm going to show you the puzzle so far. So I'm going to move you. Hope you don't get sick. Okay, so there's day 1, 2, 3, 4. Geez, it's a little wibbly wobbly. Sorry about that. 5 and 6. And yes, I know it's December 7th. I'm not always going to be able to stick to the number of the day of the week. Sometimes I'll be able to do more, sometimes not as much. So, also I have a video coming out soon. You'll see all of these presents if you want to see what's in the presents, go to the video that we'll be releasing in about an hour. The presents that from Christmas past that I didn't do yet from last year. So I thought it would be kind of fun to share those puzzles with you. And I also don't, I have a little bit of a poor memory. And so I thought, well, you know what, if I haven't done these yet, I'll forget about them and forget what's in each puzzle. And I'm going to open a few up in December, a few in January, and I'll have extra fun that way. So again, I've got my mocha. Feel free to grab something if you'd like. It's extra chocolatey today. I must have had a good mix. I just use hot chocolate that I buy from the store, and I put instant coffee in it. I mix it up, and then each day I sort of am a little bit surprised at how good it tastes. Some days it's really good, other days it's a little weak, but I go to Starbucks maybe once a week and then have this every other day of the week on my way to work, and it makes the commute a little more doable. I don't know what it's like by you. We had a ton of snow this morning. I mean, like, okay, not a literal ton. I have no idea how much, but my husband and I went out to shovel. I'm guessing maybe 8 inches. And boy, we're tired. So I thought it'd be more fun to work on one of my puzzles and say hello to my friends and get going with that. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to start separating the pieces of, let's see. So hopefully I'll be able to catch your chats as you go by. So I greatly appreciate you all stopping by. And remember, please be nice in the comments or I'll end the stream. This is what I'm going to start working on. And if I were smart, last Christmas, I might have pulled the edges of the puzzle out. That's what I like to do to make it a little easier. Let's see if I gave myself a Christmas gift. Ha, I did. Look. I have the border, so it's not going to be so hard to do. Yay me. And then I have all the rest of the pieces in here. So I guess I'll put those off to the side. You know, you don't always have to do the border of puzzles first. I generally do because I like a little bit more structure. But we'll see. If, you know, this border is a little repetitive with all of the lights, it might get a little tricky. I mean, I've done this pretty much every Christmas. I do this puzzle. So if it gets too tricky, I might say, forget it. I'm going back to the inside. So now I'm going to move my coffee or my cocoa off to the side because I have a tendency to dump stuff. And I wouldn't want it to dump it on my computer or anyplace else. So. Okay, I'm going to move this off to the side now so I don't dump it someplace. It's not too far, so I can grab it again. All right. So let's move the box. Oh, I have a really nifty box holder. So if you like to do jigsaw puzzles, this is a 3D printed box top holder, and I'll show you how it works. And it holds it just like that. And I have access to a 3D printer, and this is somebody already made this. It's on Thingiverse, and you can put in, you know, someone's already designed all the patterns, which I think is amazing. So I just made one, and with the help of somebody else's patterns, of course, and I really like it. So Thingiverse is where you can find this pattern, and your local public library often has the ability to do 3D printing. So there you go. I'm going to put this in here so it's easier for me to see. Move this out of the way. Now I do have my big chunk of my advent calendar that I just showed you, and it doesn't move very well. So I think what I'm going to do is move it out of the way, because I'm going to start out by doing just the border. We'll see how that works. So I'm working on the pieces. I'm going to turn you pretty soon so you can see the progress that I've made. Oh, now here's another present. And I wonder if you puzzle how you like to do it. I left some pieces together last year. Apparently I didn't take them apart. So, do you leave your pieces together or do you take them apart? See, here's another one. And another one. And here's the deal. As this is not for competition, this is for fun, I think I'm going to leave them together to make it a little easier for me to do the border, because you can see it's a little tricky. So, Merry Christmas to me with the pieces that are already together. It'll make it quicker for me to get the border done. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera for a few minutes so you can see what the puzzle. Right now, all it looks like is pieces. Let's just flip all these pieces over. You can see I'm doing a little bit of a challenge with the advent calendar. There's the box top that I showed you. Let's see if you can see it on my other. So there's the box top. There's the advent calendar. I don't have a ton of space. So let's get you situated. That's why I'm probably not going to be finishing this, but I wanted to at least get it started. Okay, so this is the top part of the banner that goes along the top. The sign that says Merry Christmas. Let's see. We get a little bit of bells going on there and lights. It almost seems like we're missing some border pieces, but it's a little soon to tell. Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. By my heart. Okay, so this is over here. Here's what we got so far. Sometimes I think I might leave out some pieces, so I might not have put all of the pieces back in here, in the bag of pieces. It looks like I'm missing a couple. Oh, wait a second. Is this? There we go. This is a 500-piece puzzle. Let's run right here. It's a 500-piece puzzle by Springbok. Hope you don't mind. I might be singing some Christmas songs every now and then. I'm listening to the radio, and Christmas is just a nice time of year. If I know the songs, of course. Not all the time. Well, I know. Oh, and I should show you my tree. Okay, this is just a little bitty tree, but I'm going to turn you around so you can see it. Actually, no. There we go. It's just a little bitty tree. I have our big tree brought inside. Well, I say big tree. It's not really big, but it's bigger than that one. It's inside, but I didn't set it up yet. Didn't put on any lights. That was going to be a plan for the weekend. I just didn't get around to it yet. So I have my little tree, and I like the little tree. So, you know what? Let's turn this a little bit. Ooh, that's not fun. I'll get this situated. There we go. Sorry to make you nauseous. Oops, still not right. There we go. Oh, I want to show you an ornament that I made when I was 6 years old. See? Little stocking. I painted it when I was in preschool. It was fun. Oh, simpler times. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, so we were shoveling today. I'm sure if you're in the Midwest, you probably also got dumped on with snow. It's what happens here. Let's see. Sometimes here's a tip for puzzling. If the lines on this one, they're going straight up and down, and that is the curtain. The ones that are... Oh, that's silly. Okay, it looks like the ones along the top are going straight up and down too. All I was going to say is that sometimes it is good to look at the direction of how things are going, because that'll help you a little bit. Huh. Now, it depends upon the pieces. So, for example, this is accurate. Everything's going up and down like this, so that means this piece goes this way. That's what I was trying to get at. I hear Mr. Frugal Puzzler walking around upstairs. I did share with him. I opened up my advent calendar, and then I think I left it upstairs. Where did it go? Might have to go get that in a minute. He has his own channel. He is. It's called Bleacher Life. Barnstormer Life in the Bleachers. He likes to go to baseball games and hockey games and basketball games. He just likes sports. And if you like sports and you think that would be something of interest, he is Barnstormer Life in the Bleachers. If you just search for Barnstormer, you should find it. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to be doing this sort of upside down, I think, so you can see it every now and then when I turn it. One of these days I'm going to make it a little easier so I can have an overhead view and you can see my face. I do have enough cameras. Still trying to get it sorted out how to do that. I do have software that I can use, but when it's so easy to do it quickly like this on YouTube, I lean more that way. It's probably not the best. Okay, these are all along the bottom. This goes down. This is up here someplace. Ooh, I just found a piece that I had tried to fix last year because it was falling apart. Not the best, but I did, I glued it sorta back together, and at least the piece is held together enough that I could put it together with another piece. That's all that I care about. What do you think? Is it time for me to flip the camera? I haven't made a ton of progress yet. I've just been making, I can hold it up for you. Been doing chunks like this. This puzzle holds together really well. It's a Springbok. I don't know what year it is, but I've had this for a long time. Let's see, this is the full puzzle. It says, what's the copyright date on this? It just said it's one of the Hallmark puzzles. I don't see the date. I'm gonna have to look it up sometime. Put it back in my box holder. You might wonder where Pepper's at. Pepper's my cat that joins me for a lot of puzzles. He's sleeping. We finally were able to feed him enough because he's a very opportunistic cat who loves to eat. And we feed him multiple times a day. And it still seems like it's never enough. But we just fed him his recent allocation of food. We generally just have it so he gets 1 can of food a day. We don't let him freely out, but you get 1 can of food and some dry food. So we just keep taking little bits of the canned food and putting it out for him. But now he's finally full, and so he's upstairs. He's asleep. Maybe will join me. Maybe he will join me. It depends upon how long I do this live stream for. What I really should be doing eventually is going back out and shoveling more snow, but I don't want to do that. We've done the big chunks. I think that should count for something. Cleared out the sidewalk so kids can walk to school. At least a little bit. Ooh, this is a nice song. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. There we go, making a little bit more progress. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Together near to us. Got some of those Christmas lights going on. My sister and I went to a very nice service yesterday. Most people probably don't know that my mom died about a month ago. And the funeral home had a very nice service for people that had loved ones that died this year. And we went, and it was really, really nice. And I got really emotional about it. Because I haven't cried a whole lot yet. I miss my mom. But she was in a lot of pain. She's in a better place now. But it was a really nice service, and I'm glad we went. I wasn't sure that I would go, but oh, there's that piece that I was looking for. The bottom's getting close to done. I think I'm going to grab a little bit of my drink. I did a fair job of mixing this. There's some chunks in it, but oh well. If you want to see what's in these presents, I'm going to, I have a video that's going out, I think in about an hour or something like that. I decided to, I had these presents downstairs in my basement, which is where I do my puzzling, and I had them up for sitting out for quite some time. And they were from last Christmas and my birthday. And I decided, we got our tax bill recently. So I decided maybe it would be better not to be spending a ton of money this Christmas. I do hope to go out to Target because not Target, TJ Maxx, because there is a puzzler. I think her name is The Piece of Puzzling. She shows all of the different places that she goes to get puzzles, and she found a ton at TJ Maxx, and there's a TJ Maxx in our area, and I'm like, you know what? I think that's where I'm gonna go. I'd hoped to go today, but then it kind of snowed and put a little bit of a damper on that. Don't really want to go outside much anymore other than what we have to do with the snow. We'll see. Might also be taking some time in a few days to do a little bit of out and about Christmassy stuff. Gotta finish up that tree. The tree is upstairs. That's just the little one. I love the lights at Christmas time. That's what I'm planning on doing, is getting the Christmas tree up so I can at least look at the lights, and then bit by bit I'll put the decorations up. Do you put up a Christmas tree? Do you celebrate Christmas? If you do, and if you put up a tree, the next logical question is, do you have a real tree or do you have an artificial tree? We have an artificial tree and it works well for us. Since we have our cat Pepper, I don't think a real tree would be a good idea. It goes over here someplace. So yeah, let me know if you put up a Christmas tree. And if you do, if you already have it set up. If you do, you got me beat. I'll get mine set up eventually. Oh, that does not go. It looked like it should. It looks like I'm missing pieces, but I don't think I am. Okay, this is what the bottom is looking like. Thank goodness this holds together well, because then I can lift up sections for you. Let's see. See? Got the lights along the bottom. That part is almost done. I feel as though I might be missing a piece in here someplace. No, I'm not. Let's see if I can lift up the whole thing without it falling. Ooh, looks like it's about to crack in the middle. We'll just put it down. Okay, so now, let's see if I can get this top part finished up. The way this is angled, I have to kind of keep it. Yeah, once I get a little bit more, I can maybe turn it a little better. Right now, it's a little hard to do that with. It's a jazz, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a jazz version of Rudolph. Do you like to watch Christmas carols and Christmas movies? I like the thought of doing it, but I don't actually sit down and do many. We definitely watch Christmas cartoons, but we don't really watch a lot of full-length Christmas movies. I do have a couple of favorites. We have to make sure we fit in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That one, and Elf is always our favorite. Elf and Christmas Vacation, and The Christmas Story is a pretty good one too. That's funny. That's the one with the little kid and he's Red Ryder BB gun, and they said, you can't have it because you'll shoot your eye out, kid. That's a good one too. That was more of a nostalgia one from many years ago. What other things have you been doing for the holiday? Have you gone out to see any lights? Or, oh, there's that piece. Or like, do you go to a Christmas market? That's something that's still on the list for me this year. It's a matter of planning. As with everything, you know, you just have to sit yourself down and make yourself a plan. I've often said it would be kind of neat if I had somebody that would help me plan that stuff and had a, you know, like a secretary or something, an administrative assistant. But that's called adulting, and that's what I should be doing. I do have a subscription to Epidemic Sound, and apparently, if I can figure that out, then I can play my music on a live stream and not get any penalty strikes, or copyright strikes. Because this one I will probably have to cut things out of, or just not use it. My goal today is just to have a little fun putting a puzzle together, saying hello to folks that are joining on. So are you working on a puzzle? Feel free to let me know which puzzle you're working on. I do have a place where you can post your puzzles. If you wanted to do that, I have a community section. And I have one person who's look, there's a piece of cat hair, courtesy of my cat Pepper. I do have one person that posts there, and I very much appreciate that she posts. But I'd love to see your puzzles too. There's the wonky piece that I tried to fix myself. This goes up over here. I'm going to turn you so you can see what it's looking like right now. Okay, hold on to your hats. I don't want you to get nauseous. So that is the bottom of the puzzle. And this is the top of the puzzle. You can see how it's going over the advent calendar. I told you I have to be a little creative how I'm doing my filming of this. So, but I'm glad you joined me today because I've been meaning to get this puzzle started and I haven't done it yet. And I thought, I know how I might get started. Oh, there we go. Hey, I just finished the top now. See? Pretty soon I might just forego the edge and just start working on the middle. Now my iPad says that it's low battery. It's not my phone, but it helps me when I'm turning the camera, it shows me what I'm looking at. So might not turn my camera much more. We'll see. I'm almost done with the border. It's just not like all hooked up. Let's just go over here. Yeah, I think it is finished. Oh. How shall I do that? Move my advent calendar out of the way. Since my iPad's going to be done soon anyway, I think I'm just going to put it aside. The part that I think's not quite working is where I fixed that piece. So I think it actually is all set. So that's good. So I'm going to show you what it's looking like. But I was doing it upside down. So let's get this out of the way. We're going to flip it. So that is the bottom of the camera. Let's get my advent calendar out of the way. Space issues, you know. I don't want to... Isn't that pretty? I really like this one. I did an advent calendar last year, which was nice too, but it was one big picture. These are just mini pictures, and I really like that. Okay, so I have the bottom of the puzzle done. And the side. And the top. And I think that's what I might work on, because it says Merry Christmas. That sign is going to be really easy to do. I kind of start with that every year. So I think I'm going to turn it. If I turn the camera down just a little bit, you might be able to see that. Yeah. So now I got this bag Woo, and I have a couple presents in here, and you might think this is cheating. I don't know, but for now, I'm gonna keep that. Looks like that's Linus's foot. Yeah, we're just gonna put that in its right place. Okay, I'll mix up the rest of them. What would you do? Whoops. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I need to put these on my puzzle boards. Otherwise, I'm going to have pieces everywhere. And these are pretty big pieces, so it makes it a little challenging. But I'm just going to flip these over. And I'm going to pull out any of these that have the Merry Christmas on them. They're green letters to make it easier to do. But I'm going to flip them anyway because there's no point in just picking those out and leaving the other pieces unflipped. I mean, that's kind of silly, isn't it? So are you working on a Christmas puzzle? Or what are you doing today? You might be doing bills. And if so, I'm happy that I can be your little person that helps you do stuff, I guess. I've heard the phrase body doubling. Sometimes you just need somebody else to be hanging around while you do the thing. Okay, oops, there's some more of that sign. This whole chunk's almost flipped. Had a few more people join in, so let me show you that this is the puzzle that I'm working on. I do have the border done. Pretty happy about that. Right now, I'm pulling out pieces of the Merry Christmas sign, the banner that goes like along the top. And I'm putting pieces on my nice little puzzle trays. And once I've pulled the pieces out, I'm just going to set this aside, put it on top of my presents. Okay, here's another one. Oh, there's another song that's on, what is it? So This Is Christmas? Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it, but the Happy New Year. I like this song. I seem to remember that it has kind of a sad message at the end. I'm not really sure about that. I think it was done during the 90s, and I think there was some conflict that was going on at the time. I don't remember who does this song. If anybody remembers, I think this was one of those big joint projects like We Are the World or something like that. This is just the jazz version. Okay, my cocoa is getting cold, so I'm going to have another sip of that. Let's see if it has any heat in it. I don't think it does. Now it's just sort of like chocolate milk. Okay, let's get another tray. Here's another Christmas gift, 2 pieces together. If you like doing jigsaw puzzles, I mean, you might be watching for just just because you're bored. But if you happen to do jigsaw puzzles, how many piece puzzles, what's your top? My top is 1,000 pieces. Someday I'd like to do a 1,500 piece puzzle or a 2,000 piece puzzle. But the way I have my puzzle table set up, I don't really have the space for that. But sometimes it's just a matter of putting my mind to it and setting things up. So anything's possible. Okay, I think I have almost all the pieces out, and then I'll start working on that sign. And then you'll be able to see the top because it's right up here. And that's the top of the sign, but I'll be working it upside down, so that'll be interesting. I might work on little chunks and then turn it around. We'll see how adventuresome I'm feeling. Okay, I think I need one more tray. Okay. Whew. So this is the part that I'm going to be working on. Merry Christmas. I think it's going to show up. Oops, showing up backwards for you, but if you like to do jigsaw puzzles, this is a cool box lid holder, and the plans for it are on Thingiverse, and it's 3D printed. So you might go to your local library and see if A, if they have a 3D printer, and B, if you can submit prints. That's what I did, and I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. Might get another one that's a different color. Really depends upon what's available at the time, what color filament is in it. There's an awful lot of pieces of that sign. We'll see. I might not, might take breaks every now and then and not work on that sign. Because I keep seeing pieces that I'm like, oh, I know those go together. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing. I do make videos and shorts, and I do have a video about these presents and what they are coming out in, what time is it? Actually coming out in about 7 minutes. They're puzzles from last Christmas and my birthday that I have never done. And I thought, why not wrap them up? And then over the course of next year, well, probably over this winter, like December and January, I'll probably open them up. Okay, so here are the pieces of the sign. And I'm going to do it upside down. We're going to give it a shot. Okay, and I think, yeah, all of the lights are hanging from the top. Makes sense. So I'm going to make sure that I have that as the orientation for the lights. I found out I have this little habit that when I do competition puzzles, I like tap the piece after I'm done, like a celebration. Yay, I got it done. So I find even when I'm slow puzzling, I'm doing the same thing. If you are into competitions, I also have done some competitions, not very many, but I do videos about those as well when I do one of those here and there. So if you'd like that, please consider subscribing. Let's see. Stars on both sides. Where's the rest of those stars? Sometimes the best thing to do is look for the teeniest bit. So like there's a teeny bit of yellow that I'm looking for. And I think I just found the teeniest bit of yellow. And it worked. Let's see, what's this? Ah, this is, see where that's supposed to go. Oops. Nope. Making progress. See? Found some stars. Okay, those are at the side by the Merry Christmas. It should be over here. It is not easy doing this upside down. I don't know if you can see it. So let's see, this is Mary. Oh, and I forgot some of the, right up at the top, there are some of the lights too that can help me. And there's a little bit of the red curtain. So I'm going to use that to help me too. I see where that's supposed to go. Here we go. The tricky thing is that there's the over the top has red and the bottom has red as well. So I can't use that as a complete guide. I have a feeling we're going to do some of this today and some of it tomorrow. Just more time that you can join me if you want. Okay, this is Mary, and then Christmas is over here. So I think, there we go. I think that's like that. CHRISTM. Haha. It helps that I've done this puzzle before. If I didn't do this puzzle before, I wouldn't be able to do it upside down. And I also, because I know how to spell, it makes it a little easier as well. But I still have to turn the pieces around every now and then. Thanks for joining me today, friends. I hope you're having a good time. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the chat. I'm trying to tweak my setup a little bit. I have better equipment. I just have not taken the necessary time to get both the camera overhead and on me. So I appreciate your patience. We almost have most of the sign done. Oops. Okay, not bad. It's looking good. I don't know if that's backwards. Yeah, it's backwards for you. Merry Christmas is what it says. Now I can start working on some more of the puzzle. Let's drink the rest of what has become chocolate milk. Which one should I work on? Which character? I think I'll just pull out. Oh, you know what? I think Pigpen. Because he has this big base, and there's this little bit of orange, or not orange, gold, yellow up here, and then his base. So I think I'm going to pull out those colors. And also Marcy. She's over there dancing too with her little pink shirt on. So if I happen to see any of hers. Then again, you know what? I could just separate it out by color. Maybe is the better thing. I tend to change my mind a lot. And if I see chunks where I know they go, I'm just going to plop them right in. Some of Pigpen's dust. I don't know if you've seen those, the Halloween Peanuts. Pigpen's dressed up as a ghost, and he's like, I don't understand how anybody can tell who I am under here. And he's like, just covered with dust. It's pretty funny. It's like, it's kind of obvious, Pigpen. What I'm doing right now is called piece shopping. I paw through the pieces to find ones that are going to work, and I plop them in, and then I move on to the next bunch. So, oh, you know what? This is Schroeder's shirt, and I think I'm going to put it down there because it's so easy to be like, ooh, shiny. I want to work on this piece now. That's why I'm glad that people voted for this in my poll. I often have polls, and you can vote on which puzzle you'd like me to do. I have 2 different Peanuts ones. This is one that I do pretty much every year. It's 500 pieces. But the other one I have is 1,000 pieces. And boy, I was glad that just by a hair people voted for this one. It's the 1,000 piece one I haven't done as much of. I've done it maybe 2 or 3 times. Did I just say 500? No, I said 1,000. But that's the tricky thing is, you know, uh-oh. I guess we'll just put these up here. I end up juggling space quite a bit. Oh, this is Franklin's clothes. Lime green. The director goes off to the left side, so that should be over here. Merry Christmas. May your New Year dreams come true. Here's some more of the base, I think. Here's some more of Schroeder's outfit, I think. Nope, that's not right. Oh, is that here? Yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll probably make 2 pass-throughs with all the boards. Then I'll probably sign off for today because it'll be time to do some more snow. So I've got 3, and then I'll flip it one more time, and then I'll go out to the snow. Make sure you be safe if you're doing snow. kind of rough out there. At least in the Midwest. One of these days we'll move and we don't have to deal with snow anymore, but that's not right now, unfortunately. I think this is more of part of Franklin. Who's this one? Oh, that's Pigpen. Should have known by the dust. There's more dust. There's more of his base. Oh, here's his hair. It's kind of goofy. Kind of all over the place. I think this is Charlie Brown's shirt. Yeah, I think so. And his little zigzag on his shirt. This is his, yeah, Schroeder's piano. Put that down at the bottom. It's more of Lucy's outfit. Snoopy's guitar. I'm told that there is a Bears game today. Bears and a Packers. Are you a football fan? I'm not. But I've heard that the Bears have an amazing coach. Might have to tune in just to see about this amazing coach that's fun to watch. There we go. Now we have all Snoopy's guitar. Okay. There's some more of Schroeder. Right now I'm just pulling out lots of random pieces. But I do have the border done. As you can see, we got Merry Christmas up here. Oh, I see where the directors... Uh-oh. It's a good thing that this is really easy to move. So I see the director. There we go. There's Charlie Brown's director's chair and megaphone. A little bit more of megaphone is over. Where does that go? Is it here? Yeah. So do you have a favorite Christmas movie? We like watching Elf and Christmas Vacation. We need to get on it though, because we haven't watched either of them yet this year. But do you have a favorite? Let me know. Oh, Peppermint Patty and Franklin have the same color shirt. And Franklin is off to the right and Peppermint Patty's off to the left. So let's just... Like I said, I wouldn't be able to do this upside down if I hadn't done this many, many times. That's not right. There we go. I'm not doing a great job of it upside down, am I? Oh, there's Lucy's pants. Whose pants are those? Those are Franklin's pants. Yeah. Doesn't hook together, but they go right there. Here we got some of Marcy. Let's flip her the right way. I think I'm going to pull out Snoopy over here. This is Sally. There we go. Hello. This is the puzzle that I'm working on. So you can see I have the Merry Christmas. I think I'm going to make one more pass through and then we're going to be done for a while. Maybe tonight I'll come back. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. We'll see. Not sure who that belongs to. Okay, well, let's keep going through this pile. Who has the green? There we go. Hooks Franklin's pants together. It's Linus with his blanket. Some more of that's Peppermint Patty's shirt. I said I was going to pull out Snoopy. I have Snoopy's. Oh no! I missed one of the pieces, but I have Snoopy's guitar, so I need to build Snoopy around him. Some more of Snoopy. I'm just pulling Snoopy aside. I think the next time I do this, I'm going to make the camera a little bit further away so you can see more of the puzzle now that I have more puzzle to show you. But before we're done with this session, I will share with you the progress that I've made. Charlie Brown shirt. One more tray. This has been fun. I know I'm just chattering away talking about nothing, but I hope you've enjoyed it. There we go. Sometimes it just gives me a chance to get working on the puzzle. I said I was going to do it. I had you vote for it, and you did. So it's time to work on it. Woodstock goes around the piano someplace. We're going to put him over there. I think he's over. Is that Woodstock? Is that that's Schroeder's hair. We'll put that over there. Schroeder has some good hair, doesn't he? It goes like this. It'd be super if I could hook some of that together. There we go. think I'm going to pull out the tree too. It's pretty easy to pull out the line, or the little baby tree, you know, that has the, it's kind of weak looking, but was like the best tree ever. It's easy to pull out those pieces. So I'm going to do that. And then I think we're going to be done for right now. I do thank you for joining me. Let's do, so we have 4 trays of pulling out the tree. I know this belongs with the tree. It's a tree stand. And remember, if you like this sort of thing, puzzle alongs, please consider subscribing. I did just release a video. Oopsies, that's not that way. Just release a video less than an hour ago. Gives you an idea of the kinds of things that I like to do. I go thrift store shopping for puzzles. Sometimes I do puzzle competitions. This is Schroeder's Harrian. Yep. I don't practice a whole lot with the puzzle competitions, though. I generally go out and do them. And it's a little hard with my cat Pepper to be able to practice, and that's okay. I am surprised that he has not joined us, but as I mentioned earlier, he is upstairs sleeping. I fed Pepper, oh, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, but he likes being fed often and a lot. We don't go crazy with feeding him. We just give him, you know, the one can. Oh, here we go. Give him 1 can a day and maybe like 3 tablespoons of hard food. We kind of spread it out during the day, so he ends up having like first and second breakfast. He taught us well during the pandemic, unfortunately. Here's some more Schroeder's hair, I think. So I think he finally has enough in his stomach, and he's just been asleeping. Are you doing anything for, oops, that's not right. You doing anything for Christmas activities? I'm pretty pleased. I got more of this done than I thought I would. There's some more Snoopy. Well, friends, I think I think I've hit my limit for right now. Let me show you what it's looking like. I think I'm going to come around the other side. You're not going to see me. Okay. Merry Christmas. We've got Franklin and Peppermint Patty. There's Lucy. Mercy. Pigpen. Schroeder. We got Linus. We got pieces of Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown's director chair. Okay. Sorry if I'm making you nauseous. My basement's kind of a disaster. So I hope you've had fun. And I hope to work on this puzzle a little bit more later, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe on Wednesday. I'm not sure, but I might do some more off camera so you have more to look at on camera. Thanks so much for joining me, friends. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.